The In My House Techno Music Show, hosted by T. Carlita, where the true stories are told and great music is played. Coming to you straight out of Detroit, the birthplace of techno music. Coming to you each and every week online via our website as well as our podcast. Follow us on social media and keep up with us with the music alerts. This is T. Carlita for the In My House Techno Music Show.
In my house,
Live from Detroit, Michigan, USA. In My House, hosted by T. Carlita, where the true stories are told and great music is played. This is T. Carlita for the In My House Techno Music Show, and I am super excited to bring you another great interview, a great story. And Mr. Joshua is here with me today. We're just going to learn a little bit more about him, ask him a few questions about his career, and welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
Awesome. So I was reading in your bio, and there's something about saying you retired. Now, you retired from TV. What does that mean? Like, then what does that look like in retirement? You don't look old enough to be retiring.
Yeah, so it's retiring my body from sacrificing my body and mind constantly to a nightclub situation. It just got to be a little too much, and I just felt like I was missing out on a lot of stuff. Missing every weekend for the past 17 years, missing all the family functions, missing all the birthday parties, and I didn't really want to do that anymore. And when I'm at the bar, I'm at the bar 100%. There is no half-ass for me. So kind of just had to happen just to step away from being general manager at the bar.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So now you've collaborated with Ataxia. Can you share with us how that happened and what has that been like for you? How's that collaboration been going for you?
It's been going great. I think it's one of the only collaborations that's actually lasted through the tests, of my career. I guess it started out with just like DJing and being friends. And then it sort of moved into a studio situation, at another friend's studio, matter of fact, out in Berkeley. And at the end of the night, everybody be partying except for me and Ataxia. We'd still be in the studio because that's what we wanted to do. You know what I mean? So, and they were a little bit further along, knowledgeably with the studio than me. So I was just hanging out, asking questions, wanting to learn more. Had a little setup at home, didn't really know shit. And so I guess, in a way, they showed me the ropes on a lot of that stuff until I got caught up to where they're at. And now we've got a full blown amazing studio together. We write music together all the time just because it's fun to write music together. So it doesn't always come out on a label, but that's not the point, We just like making techno together. So
wow, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So now I know that you started your own label. So what are there any specific sounds that you look for? Are you signing artists? What are you looking for musically speaking through your label?
Well, so we started the label My Baby, I want to say about 7 years ago. We put out 5 releases. And then the pandemic happened and we kind of just set it aside. No one was really, it just didn't make sense economically because shipping got so out of hand.
Yeah.
And it just didn't seem like the right time to be pressing records when the world's in chaos, So after that kind of, slowed down the whole pandemic thing, that's when we kind of upgraded our studio to the point where it is now. We went from semi-professional to full-blown professional. We still haven't fired the label back up, but we are pressing records again under a different moniker, Silverdome Boys, like the Pontiac Silverdome.
Okay.
So we've got 2, me and Ataxia. So far, it's just going to be us. We're not taking any music right now, except we're just trying to push out kind of what we've written in the past couple of years. Yeah. Yep. And the first 2 are going to come out this weekend, actually.
Nice.
Yep. So those are going to be white labels. No information on them, just our logo, and we're going to be selling them hand to hand. They'll be at record shops around town. So, yeah.
So now, who are some of your greatest influences throughout your career?
I would say Delano Smith would be a really big one.
Okay.
Delano Smith and Norm Talley and like Minx, I would say, just because when I started working here at TV Lounge, it was I started working here actually before it was TV Lounge. It was called Half Past Three,
Yeah.
and it wasn't a full blown dance club then, but they still did house music. But they did house music like on the weekday, you know. And I was a bartender here, and I would watch all those guys play. And it kind of really made me fall in love with like true house and techno, because I was a kid who was going to raves and didn't really care what I was listening to, drum and bass and trance and whatever was crazy, you know, just like whiling out. And then I found something that was a little more like, ooh, what's that? You know, like listening to those guys play records on a Tuesday night for 50 people, just like, I don't know, it just changed me, you know?
That's awesome. Well, those are three of my favorites.
Yeah.
You're gonna get some good stuff from them for sure, for sure, for sure.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So those are great influences
Sure.
for you and your style as well. Now, is there anyone that you would love to collaborate with? Go on and call them out.
I would love to collaborate with. I'd say Paranoid London.
Okay. All right,
Yeah.
call them out. Call them out. There's your time.
There it is, Paranoid London. We're gonna make some music with you, and it's gonna be better than the music you make.
All righty. There's a little sauce on that one.
There's a little sauce with them for sure. Yeah.
Anyone else on the bucket list?
I'd say Acufin. He's my personal production hero. He was allegedly retired too, but a friend of mine got him to release a full-length album about 3 months ago, and it's incredible. This is probably actually the third time he's retired, so maybe I can pull him back out of retirement again and get him to do his final farewell tour with me.
That would be nice. That would be nice. You never know. You never know. That's why we ask. Now, you have such a great career span, you know, like you said, in production and in management and in vinyl and music and all of this other thing. What is it that you want people to know about you that they think they know, don't know? What is it you really want them to understand about Mr. Joshua?
Oh, that I don't actually care about Mr. Joshua. I just care about the thing that we do. I'm not doing this to push myself, to push my brand. I could give a fuck about a brand. Everybody's going on these days about branding. You know what I mean? What I am and what it means and how much money I can make and how many views I can get. I could give a fuck about any of that. I want people to know that I do this because I want to proliferate the music the way it's deserved to be pushed forward. I want to make Mike Huckabee proud. You know what I mean?
Oh, that is awesome. Now, you mentioned Mike Huckabee. Tell me, what did he mean to you as far as your career? What just speak to him?
It wasn't like we were super close, but he was just like, he was the guy that you just had ultimate respect for, you know? He was just about his craft. He was unfuckwithable. He was a master of a vinyl DJ.
Hey, I need to hashtag that. What is that? No, I like that.
Unfuckwithable. Yeah.
Put that on the shirt.
I can't tell you how many times I sat there and just googly-eyed watched him play vinyl effortlessly, you know, and just like the records he chose and the circles he ran with, and running youth bill for the kids and just trying to teach them, like, he was about bringing up the next generation in the proper way, you know, and not just about fame and fortune, which is unfortunately what a lot of it's about now. These kids don't know any better. It's not their fault. That's just what they come up with. So somebody needs to be around to show them that, you know, you shouldn't be fucking with this special thing that we have.
Right. So now that
Respect just a little more.
leads me to my last question. Boy, you must have knew what I was going to ask you. What are your thoughts about the industry, and what are some of the things that you hope would change or stay the same?
Man, the industry is in a very funny place right now. And it's funny because you can't really put a fine point on whose fault it is. It's not anybody's fault. Like I was saying before, it's not these kids. They're not bad people. They just came up in a poor situation where it's like, if you go and try and do the right thing, you're probably not going to succeed. But succeed is a funny word, you know, because all this stuff is pushed in their face about what success is, you know. I think I'd like to change that, you know, the perception of what success can be in music, because I've been in it long enough now to realize that what I want and what I don't want. What I don't want is to be DJ Party Boy who's out there every weekend popping bottles of champagne and staying in fancy hotels. I don't like being away that much. I don't like talking to people that much. I want to play tight gigs when I want to play them, and then figure out another way to make enough money to continue to do that and live that way. You know, I don't know if I'm answering your question.
No. That's no, because what this show is about is really getting behind the scenes of who you guys are. You know, they see you and, you know, you got your fans and this, that, and the other, but I like for people to get to know who you are as a person, like get to find out everything that really drives you, grinds your gears, you know, all that kind of stuff.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, I'm in it to win it. I'm sticking around. I'm going to roll with the punches. Sometimes it's hard and I want to give up, but I'm definitely not going to, you know. Good. So we're gonna keep making music. Our studio's going to keep getting better. We're going to invite the young kids that we see that have potential to step up and show them the road, which we do constantly, you know, as much as we can anyways. And they're out there, you know, and they appreciate it. They're looking for a little bit of a guiding light, you know?
Right. And lastly, what word of advice or encouragement would you give to that up and coming artist, producer, whatever? What advice would you give to someone?
Drugs don't give you an edge. They do not. You might think they do, but they do not. They do not make you a better DJ. They do not make you a better producer.
Period.
They're fun, but they don't give you an edge. I learned that the hard way.
Well, you know what? On that note, I appreciate your kindness, your words, your passion. So I know as passionate as you speak is as passionate as you play.
That's right. That's right.
No other way around it, right?
Yeah, baby. You got it.
All right. Well, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. You are in my house, hosted by T. Carlita, where the true stories are told and great music is played.
Fellas, I'm new in town, and I've been here a couple times. I absolutely love your place, man. But I've got to ask you, if you can, I've heard that you're going to be shutting this place down.
I'm not proud of it, brother, but we're behind our property taxes, and the county is all over us, man. I'm even afraid to even give them a call.
Well, we can't let it go, brother. I mean, we can't give up. There got to be a GoFundMe campaign that we can run, you know, even past the plate. Is there a forgiveness program or something that's out there?
Well, unfortunately, that's only for the big guys.
No, actually, Wayne County has payment plans for everyone.
Are you for real?
Yes, it's a well-designed program. We want to help you save your business.
That's what I'm talking about.
I'm Wayne County Treasurer Eric Sabri. If you have delinquent taxes on your home or business, contact our office, 313-224-5990, or visit our website, treasurer.waynecounty.com. We're here to help.
Got it.
In My House Radio, online 24/7. Featuring only the best techno and house music. And be sure to tune in for Sunday Inspiration. Every Sunday from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Get connected. www.inmyhouse65.com.
Welcome, Judge Mathis. Thanks for coming to share an important message with the Wayne County taxpayers.
Well, thank you for allowing me to help. You know, most of my life I was a resident of Wayne County, and so I'm here to help because Treasurer Shabri wants to work with owners to keep families in their homes and prevent foreclosure.
If you're having trouble making your property tax payments, let us know. We have many resources to help.
Already in the payment plan? It's important you stay in good standing.
Making property tax payments is now easier than ever. We have placed payment kiosks in community centers across the county. We've also added kiosks in our offices. Contact us at 313-224-5990 or email us at taxinfo@waynecounty.com.
And remember, stay safe, save time, make your appointments and payments online.
In My House Radio, online 24/7. Featuring only the best techno and house music. And be sure to tune in for Sunday Inspiration, every Sunday from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Get connected, www.inmyhouse65.com.
You are in my house, hosted by T. Carlita, where the true stories are told and great music is played.